Hello guys! So this is the 17th part of our basic web development series. So in this part, we focus on learning about the CSS backgrounds. So in this particular part, basically dito natin pag-aaralan yung paglagay ng mga background color, background image, background size, and so on. Okay? So let's start with the background color. So the background color property specifies the background color of an element. So we have here yung mga sample codes natin at yung representation ng output. So basically, this will represent kung ano ba mangyayari if lagyan natin ng background color yung isang element. So let me try to copy the code and paste it up on my HTML document. Save. Then yung CSS din. And save. Okay, then let me try to run my code of the website. Okay, so ito na yung output. We set background color on the particular container. Now, if you want to change, of course, we can change naman. Let's say red. Refresh. Yan. So, if hindi mo alam yung kulay na gusto mo, we can use the inspect element for that. And use the arrow to select the element. And we have here yung color picker natin na pwede natin pagpilian ng mga kulay. So, sabihin natin blue yung gusto natin pero mas lighter siya. Sabihin natin ganon. So, we can just copy this hex value and replace it with this value. Okay, then refresh. Yan. So, we already have now yung background color of blue. Okay guys, so that's how we set up the background color for a specific container. So it's not just limited for a div or this container. Basically, it's also applicable to any element. Okay, let's go next. So we have now on the background image. The background image property specifies an image to use as the background of an element. So, kagaya nito. So, yung code niya is ganito lang. This is how we set up yung code. So, this will be the path of your image kung saan siya nakasave. At basically, ito yung syntax. Background dash image colon URL, then open close parenthesis, then sa loob nun, yung path ng image mo. Okay? So, let's try. So, let me go here and let me try to copy this one. And sabihin natin dito. Then, magkatulad. Ibahin ko lang to para at least hindi ma-adapt yung CSS dito na box 1 para dito. Kasi iba yung style na lalagay natin. Okay, copy this one. So, okay. Tama. 1. Sige, 2 na lang. So, ito, 1 naman. So, palitan ko lang dito. Okay. Then, refresh. Yan. We have 2 container. Yung isa may background color. Yung isa naman yung background image. Okay. So, ito, saan to galing basically? This is galing sa assets. So, I already provided yung mga images na kakailanganin ko for this particular video. So, meron akong image for that one and image for this one. Okay? So, dyan ko kinuha yung mga resource ko dito. Okay? Okay, next tayo. So, meron naman tayo sinasabing background repeat. So, the background repeat property sets if or how a background image will be repeated. Property values can be repeat. So, the background image is repeated both vertically and horizontally, which is the default. Then, we have the repeat -x. in which the background image is repeated only horizontally. Then we have the repeat dash y, the background image is repeated only vertically. Then yung no repeat, so the background image is not repeated, the image will only be shown once. Okay? So we have here yung mga sample code natin. So let's try to copy this one. And let me, I think overwrite na lang kasi magiging marami yung output na. Paste. Then let me copy the CSS. And overwrite this one. Okay, so yung small image is nandito yan. Then yung background repeat is naka-repeat. Then refresh. Yan. So, yung image natin is ito yun, isa. Then I use it here and have a background repeat. Background repeat of having a value of repeat. But basically, since this is the default, kahit wala to, it works actually. Yan, di ba? So, kung ibalik ko dyan, and if I want to manipulate yung, let's say, gusto ko lang naka-horizontal lang, then I can set X. Repeat dash X. Yan, horizontal lang. What if gusto kong vertical lang? Then I can set Y. And refresh. Yan. So, wait. Let me add some border. 1 pixel solid of, sabihin natin black. Para makita natin yung boundary ng container natin. Yan. Okay. So, what if kung gamitin ko is yung no repeat? Ano mangyayari? Yan. Isa lang. So, that's how yung background repeat works. Okay? Okay, next tayo. So, we have yung background size. The background size property specifies the size of the background images. So, property values, we have the auto, which is the default value, the background image displayed in its actual size. So, length sets the width and height of the background image in pixels. Then we also have yung percentage sets the width and height of the background image in percent. Then we can also use cover, in which it resizes the background image to cover the entire container. So we have here yung mga sample natin. So let me try to copy this code and paste it here. Then yung CSS naman. Okay. So, no repeat siya pagdating sa background repeat. Then, sa background size natin is, I just specifies 100 pixels for the width and 100 pixels for the height. So, let's try. Yan. So, ito. If I try to repeat, basically, dadami siya. Diba? So, no repeat lang. Kasi yung tinatry natin sa ngayon is yung background size. So, ano pa yung possible value? So, we can set auto. So, if we set this to auto, kung anong size meron siya, then, yun lang yung gagawin niya. Yan. Then, if we set naman yung percentage, pwede rin naman, let's say, 50% sa width at saka 50% sa height. Refresh. Okay, so 50%, 50%. So, what about yung isa? Yung sinasabing cover. So, let me try to overwrite this one with cover na value. And, yan. So, basically, sabi pa nga dito, it tries to cover the entire container. So, it covers the entire container. Okay? So, kagaya ng naging sample dito. Okay, guys? Okay, so now, let's say we want to have some image na ilalagay natin dito, pero yung dapat square, perfect square siya. O kaya sabihin natin bilog. Bilog na lang. So, if you don't have yet the knowledge for the background image, first option na gagawin natin is yung image tag. Then, let's say gusto kong gamitin tong image. So, I will source it through my assets /image.jpg. Then, sabihin ko, lagyan ko siya ng class na image circle. Yan. So, later on, I will try to reference on that. So, basically, ganito yan. So, let me try to remove this one. So, refresh. Yan. So, ganon. If I'm going to make a circle, ano yung pwede nating magawa? We can reference to the class and put some, sabihin natin yung border radius niya. Sabihin natin 50%. So, all corners magkakaroon ng curve ng 50%. Yan. But since hindi siya perfect square, so we can have a solution then. So, we can say na, since hindi naman siya perfect square, maybe we can set the width and height having the same value para maging square siya. Para maging tama yung bilog. Yun. It works. But as you can notice, guys, yung itsura ng image is na-distort. Hindi na yung normal na itsura niya. Okay? This is because we specify yung height at saka width. So, paano yung solution na hindi madi-distort yung image? One solution is to set the image as a background image. So, let's say gagawa tayo sa baba. So, let me just put a BR para magkaroon lang ng space. And another div. So, lagyan ko ng class na image circle 2. Then, yun lang. Then, I will try to refer on this one sa CSS ko. And, lagyan ko siya ng katulad nito. Tingnan natin muna. In fact, walang nangyari. So, lagyan ko ng background muna para at least background color para at least makita ko yung output. Refresh. Okay, so circle. Ngayon, ilalagay na natin yung image. So, mag-provide ako ng margin top para may space sa taas. Margin top. Sabihin ko 50 pixels. Then, refresh. Okay. So, now, ilalagay natin as a background image yung image natin. URL, then image.jpg, then gusto ko isa lang yung repetition niya. So, yung background repeat should be no repeat. Then, yung background size niya gusto kong i-cover. Refresh. Yan, tingnan natin, no? Yung pagkakaiba nila. Diba? This is the actual size. Yung hindi distorted na image, ito naman yung parang na-distort, na-squeeze ng bagya yung image. So, what if gusto ko tong naka-center para kita yung daanan? So, mayroong sinasabing background position. Background position center. Para once we refresh, yan. So, kahit pa paano, naka-center na yung image natin. Okay? Okay guys, so that's it. So that's how we set up yung mga background images natin. Okay? So I hope you learned something new today, guys, sa part ng CSS backgrounds natin. So basically, pinag-aralan natin kung paano ba yung pag-set ng background colors, yung mga background images, how we manage yung repetition ng image pagdating sa background, yung paggawa ng mga perfect not distorted background images, kagaya nito, yung last part. Okay, so I hope this will be a big help for you on creating more decent website in the future. So I think that's it. Just like I always say, guys, just keep practicing para masanay tayo sa paggawa ng mga website and never stop learning. So let's call it a day. Thank you for watching, guys, and goodbye for now.